Hi everybody, Sharon here from the Walport Public Library. I'm coming to you today near the beginning of April 2020. Everything's all strange in the world, but turns out everything's still growing outside. Lots of beautiful stuff in our gardens. Sometimes it's hard to get out there though, but I have a project for you today that will make it maybe a little bit brighter for you. This month we had already planned to do an adult craft day making pine cone zinnias, and I was scheduled to do that. So I've been working on it, and I brought to you a little how-to video, and we also have instruction pages that we're going to be handing out with kits at the Walport Library Annex, which was the old Umpqua Bank building, at the drive-thru. They'll be available on Monday. So there'll be about 30 kits, first come, first serve, no reserving, but you can always find your own pine cones and bamboo skewers that you might need for this. Here's an example of one of the things that you'll be able to make. Okay, let's get down to business with the instructions. Okay. Step 1. You're going to gather your materials, which includes finding a clean place to work that you can get a little messy on, and you'll want to have clean pine cones, such as this. If you get them from outside, you're going to have to wash them and let them dry. Okay? You're going to want yard clippers and scissors and bamboo skewers, like the kind you use when you're checking a cake to see if it's done, and you can get those easily at stores, but you will get a couple in your kits as well. You'll also need one push pin, an old vase or bottle like I'm using here, so that you don't drip paint onto a good vase. You'll need acrylic craft paints. I like those best for this project, as opposed to my favorite ones that I use for painting on paper or board or canvas. You'll also need some carpenter's wood glue, and you'll need some clear nail polish. Now then, step 2. You're going to want to clip those pine cones with your yard clippers. If you're doing this project with a child, make sure you use the yard clippers instead of the child, depending on the age. Maybe you're going to show a teen how to use them properly, or maybe they already know how, but a young child, you'll want to do that for them. You'll also need scissors to trim the little strands that are left behind when you cut them in half. It's a little tricky to do, but they'll end up, like here's a small one, and it's cut in half. That's what they look like, and it kind of looks like the center of a flower now. Okay. Step 3. You're going to attach and glue. That's where you need your push pin. You're going to use the push pin to make a hole in the bottom of your pine cone, like right here. Then you're going to take your bamboo skewer with a little bit of carpenter's glue and put it into the bottom of that pine cone. After you get them all done, you're going to set them all inside your vase or bottle. Step 4. Now we get to the color. That's the really fun part, the painting. But first, before you paint, I suggest you research. I looked up online zinnias and dahlias and daisies. You could do the same. All of those flowers work well with the pine cones, and you can see they come in beautiful colors too. If you're going to do like daisies, since they have white petals, you'll probably want to prime your pine cone with white first. This will make the project take a little longer. This entire project, if we were doing it all today, would take about 2 hours, because you have to have patience when you're starting your painting. The first part of that you're going to paint in step 5 is the centers. I suggest you use warm colors like yellow and red and oranges, or a dark pink, and maybe speckle them a bit. After you get that done, then you're going to paint your petals. And I kept looking back at this and realizing lots of colors go into flowers, not just a basic color. It's up to you how you do them, but I had a lot of fun in kind of blending the colors. After you get that done, which will take a while, and you have to have patience because there's lots of little holes in those pine cones to get paint into, then you paint your stems green. You hold it by the end right here, and you'll see mine isn't painted down here. And then you paint it, and then you put it back in to dry. Step 6. After it's all dry, you're going to find that your acrylic paint no longer looks shiny. It's kind of a dull matte, and you may want it to shine again. So step 6 is add the shine. You could use a Varathane or a Liquitex Max or a matte or a gloss medium, or you can use the very simple and inexpensive nail polish, clear nail polish. You have to wait until the paint is completely dry though, or it'll just muddy it up. But if it's all dry and you start using this on it, you're going to see that it's going to dry and look nice and shiny, like it's been outside and just had a nice shower or sunshine is on it. And you'll like the way it looks. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area though. So in a few minutes I have showed you the instructions. You'll get these instructions along with the kits. Now I want to show you my finished vase of flowers. I think you'll enjoy them. Thank you for being with us today. This is Sharon again from the Walport Public Library. Hope everybody is doing okay out there. We miss you at the library and hope you're enjoying the programs that we're trying to share with you. Remember, you can still check out books and pick them up. And if you have any questions, just call us, 541-563-5880. Thank you. Bye-bye.